Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite fragrances for summer. I have some fruity, I have some sultry, and just some of my all-time favorites to wear during this time of year when it gets really hot out. I live in Florida, so I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what's going to last on the skin. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first fragrance I am going to share with you today is by none other than the infamous singer herself. This is a celebrity fragrance. This is by Rihanna, and this is Reb'l Fleur. Bottle looks like this. It was originally designed in the shape of a high heel, I think. Maybe like that. Either way, I don't get it, but whatever. It's what's inside that counts. And the inside, let's see, it smells so good. This one, now I am going to warn you, there is tuberose in this. And if you love tuberose, that's great. You're still following. But if you don't love tuberose, don't click away yet, because the tuberose in this is not overwhelming. I will say with this fragrance, if you overspray, it can be headache inducing, at least to me it is. And I kind of have a little bit of a sensitivity, especially when there's a lot of heavy white florals. I typically don't go for fragrances like that, but because this has a little bit more of like a beachy kind of feel to it, this one has a little bit of coconut water, and I'll read the notes to you. Tuberose, violet, and hibiscus with a splash of coconut water over a light and smooth base of vanilla, amber, patchouli, and musk. This one is really great because it's just very sultry. This is something I wouldn't wear in the daytime. I would only wear this as like a nighttime fragrance in the summer, or like on a date night type of thing. But I think it just has something so sexy and addicting to it. It almost reminds me of like a Gucci fragrance. I can't put my finger on a specific one, but something about the Gucci Guilty, like maybe something in that line for women, where it kind of has like a club fragrance, lasting longevity, but being sexy and sultry, where you just kind of want to like keep smelling it. This has that quality to me, and I think that's amazing because it's a super affordable fragrance. This is the 1 ounce, and I think I purchased this for like $12 or $13, something really inexpensive, and the longevity on this is insane. This stuff lasts like so long. And it's small enough, you could put it in a small purse if you wanted to, maybe not like a clutch or anything, but you know, small, medium, and it would work out just fine. But I don't think you need to, because it lasts so long. So sprayer beware, do not overspray this fragrance. All right, so the next fragrance I have here is technically not a fragrance, it's technically a fragrance body mist, but I have to mention it because it is something that I live in during the summer, and it is by Sol de Janeiro, and it is the Brazilian Crush Body Fragrance Mist. And this is the larger size, the 8 fluid ounces. It has a spray like this, it just sprays out. It has a very even mist. And this smells so lovely. It's so beautiful. So the notes in this fragrance are pistachio and salted caramel, and this smells so intoxicating and pretty and summery, and just like it does have like a sexy vibe to it. But it's like the strangest thing, because it's something you could still wear to the beach, you could wear it in the office. It's just like the most inoffensive fragrance to me. My mom is very picky about fragrance, and this is one I can wear around her. So maybe because it's not like an actual perfume, it is a body mist. However, I do like to pair this with the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream by the same brand, just to make it last longer. And even when I don't use it with the Boom Boom Cream, I feel like it lasts so long on my skin for a body mist. It's the craziest thing. I have seen some people say that it doesn't last long on their skin. However, I pretty much just like bathe in body lotion at all times, because I want my skin to be soft and supple during the summer. And when I spray this on top, it definitely lasts a really long time. So I really do love this. This is probably one of the most complimented scents that I have, and it's just a body mist. Like, I have guys ask me what I'm wearing, or they'll just say like, someone smells really good, who is that, like at work or something. Or whenever I'm with girlfriends or just out, like people are like, what are you wearing? It smells so good. I bought this for my coworker because she really liked it whenever I wore it. So this is definitely It seems like a people pleaser, and I don't think you could go wrong with getting this for a gift for someone for the most part. It does have like a very sweet scent to it, very gourmand because of the pistachio and salted caramel. So the only person I could see not loving it is someone that's really and averse to those type of scents. However, if you like a beachy scent but want something different from just smelling like the beach or the next fragrance I'm going to talk about, then this one might be for you. So, and speaking of the beach, I have the next aforementioned name. It is Beach Eau de Parfum by Bobbi Brown. This one has gained so much cult-like status, I think, since its launch. It smells so beautiful. It's definitely like the sophisticated beach smell of all the beachy scents that I have. Now, everything I mentioned today isn't going to be beach related or have coconuts in it, but for the most part, that's what I like to smell like during summer. I live near the beach, so I think it's just like a reminiscent type of scent to me, and it makes me think of summer. So no matter whether I'm like traveling or if I'm close to home, it reminds me of summer in that sort of way. And this one actually reminds me of the beach in the actual like going to the beach form. So I think it is so appropriately named. More particularly, I'm in Florida, but this reminds me of like North Carolina and North Carolina beaches when my family used to travel up north during some summers when I was younger. It's the notes included here are jasmine, and it's considered sand jasmine, sea spray, and mandarin. And I definitely get the jasmine. That's the main note that I get here. I know a lot of people say this has more of like a sunscreen vibe or feel to them, and some people really like that and some people don't. They say it's like a high-end copper tone. I don't personally get that completely. I mean, maybe a little bit of like the salty skin, but I don't really get copper tone. I get more of the jasmine, and just, you know, when you first hit the sand, when you're walking on the beach, you take off the flip-flops and you get like right to that point. That's what you smell in the air is Bobbi Brown Beach, and I just love it. It's so reminiscent to me. So if you have any memories tied to the beach that are fun to you, of course, definitely check this one out. I think it is such a lovely fragrance, and it's very sophisticated because of the jasmine. At least to me, I don't get that like copper tone smell, but you know, let you be the judge. You try it out, see how you like it. It's definitely a favorite of mine. On to the next fragrance I have to share with you today, stepping away from the beachy scents, is Dolce & Gabbana's number 3 L'Imperatrice, and this has a bit of a cult status as well, and for a very good reason. The notes in this fragrance are watermelon, kiwi, pink cyclamen, and musk. Now there are a few other ones in there, but I have to say the biggest two that I smell in this are definitely the watermelon and the musk. So this one's so interesting to me because this one, the watermelon, just like immediately hits me the second that I spray it. You can even smell it just sniffing the cap of the bottle here. I don't get any musk or any of those bottom notes. I just get the top notes when I smell from the top of the bottle. And even on the skin, when you first spray it, it's just like fruits and, you know, a floral fruity scent, but without being your typical floral fruity scent. I don't have anything like this in my collection that smells like a sophisticated fruity floral. I don't know how Dolce & Gabbana did it. I think this is my favorite fragrance from Dolce & Gabbana. I would say the only negative that I have about this fragrance is that it doesn't have that much longevity, at least on my skin for the most part. I feel like this fragrance lasts about probably 3 or 4 hours on me, which isn't the best. And then it settles into like a skin scent, which is more of like a musk. It still is pretty, it's still feminine. I just prefer the top middle notes in this one, especially that juicy watermelon that still has that cyclamen kind of like coming in just to kind of bring down and tone down that juicy sweetness. So I think it's such a lovely fragrance. If you haven't smelled it, please make sure you do. They have this at Ulta, and I think this was only like $72 or $76, something like that, for a 3.3 ounce, and I feel like that's very reasonable. However, like I said, I do have to spray it a little bit more than maybe, you know, my Rihanna Fleur, but you know, it's worth it. It does smell good. It smells different, And I like kind of switching it up from something that I might normally go to that's more of like a coconut tropical vibe. And what's great about this one is it's definitely one of those universal scents. Maybe not at night during the summer, you could go with something a little bit more sultry, but this one is one you could wear to the office. It's not going to offend anyone. You could wear it to, you know, still like lunch with girlfriends, things like that. So it's so pretty. So yeah, check this one out. And I think the bottle is lovely. It's so sophisticated, simple, but classic at the same time. Okay, and the last one I have to share with you guys is Miami Glow by JLo, and this perfume is so good inside. I hate the outside of the bottle. It just, the little sandals remind me of Sandals Jamaica. Not that I have anything against Sandals Jamaica, it just makes me think of Michael Scott in The Office, and I kind of go down that vibe. So anyways, back to the fragrance itself. The notes in this are grapefruit or pink grapefruit, coconut water, passion fruit, and black currant. The heart is orange blossom, heliotrope, and cyclamen, with the dry down being sensual vanilla, musk, balan wood, and amber veil. The biggest notes that I get from this fragrance are definitely the passion fruit and the musk, and a little bit of the coconut water in there as well. This is more of, even though it has that coconut smell to it, the passion fruit definitely shines through the most in this fragrance, which makes me feel like it's the most unique of a beach scent that I've smelled, because it doesn't dominate you with jasmine and coconut. It lets the passion fruit take the front seat, and that's what I love about it, because it's fruity with like a hint of beach to it. So if you're not crazy about beach scents, definitely give this one a try. It reminds me more of like a luxurious body wash with a little bit of like a beach scent mixed in, and that's what I love about it. Also, don't be shy to grab this one if you don't like Glow by JLo. I personally don't like that scent. It is not for me. I feel like it's too heavy on the white florals, and that one to me just does smell a little dated in a weird way. I don't know, you know, to each your own. But this one I do really love, and I think it's worth a try if you haven't tried it. So this is Miami by JLo, and I think Miami Glow by JLo. I think it's such a beautiful scent. So anyways, guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching today. Thanks for sharing my love of fragrance. If you've stayed to the end of this video, I know that you have a heart for fragrance just like I do. And anyways, stay tuned. I hope you enjoy other videos that I have. Otherwise, I like to post these fragrance videos pretty much for each season, maybe for a special occasion, things like that. But thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.